Hello and happy Monday, all my pride friends. We are ready to start another week of remote learning. There's only 2.5 more weeks or so to go until we say bye-bye to school. And then it's summertime, it's our summer break. So this week we're going to talk all about water. Water pipes is something we study in school, how water travels, what we use water for. This week we're going to talk all about animals that live in water. Animals that live in the water. They don't come out of the water like we. We can go swimming in the water, we can come out of the water, but these animals live in the water. What kinds of animals live in water? What kinds of animals, if they come out of the water, they will say, no way, they won't feel healthy and it's not good for them. What kind of animals? Let me think. Here's an animal. What about a duck? Does a duck live in the water, or does the duck live near the water or on the water? Where do you like to be, little ducky? Oh, on the water, next to the water. Sometimes they go under the water, but they always come up. They have to breathe air. So duckies don't live in the water, down deep. No. Let me grab another animal. What about this bird? Look at this. This is a pelican. Do you recognize this pelican from our classroom? Pelicans are birds that live near the water. They swoop down, they open their mouth, they have a big scoop. They scoop up the water, and they're looking for a special food. A food that lives in the water, something they like to eat. You know what it is? A fish. You're right, they love to eat fish. So the pelican can... Oh, you're looking at me. Why are you looking? I'm not a fish. Oh, the pelican sees something in my pocket. Let's see what it is. It's a little fish. A little fish. The fish says, don't eat me. Wait for my big brother fish. Oh, it sounds like the three billy goats. So pelicans love to eat fish. Fish are animals that live in the water. In the water, right? They don't come out. We have a fish tank in our classroom, right? So fish live in the water. Oh, look. Here's a seal. Seals live in the water and out of the water, right? They have to hold their breath. So they can't stay in the water the whole time. They have to come out to breathe. But they spend a lot of time in the water. How about sharks or whales? They live in the water. So we're going to learn all about animals that live in the water. Next week, we're going to talk about animals that live next to the water or on the water. So for today's activity, we are going to draw a fish. How to draw a fish? We're going to draw some fish. You get to draw a fish. Your family can draw a fish. You can take all your fish out and you can make your very own fish tank. You can put all your fish in a fish tank. Or you can put them on the wall, and when you have so many fish, they travel together. It's called a school of fish. So little fish, you're going to go to school, all right? We're going to make some more fish. So let's go get some drawing done, all right? Grab your crayons, grab your markers, grab some paper, and let's go have some fun. Woohoo! Here we go. All right, so did you get your drawing stuff? You're all set? Good. You can use your crayons. I'm going to use markers because the markers show up really well on the paper. I like coloring with crayons, but I'm going to use my markers because I think you'll be able to see them better. So let me move my markers over here. I've got my glue stick. I don't need that yet. But I have all my colors, and I have my little fish. Look, here's a little fish. It's a little stuffy, kind of cute, right? So he's got eyes, a little mouth, his fins. Right here, he has a top fin up here. He has a tail fin, and he has his little fins on the side. The fins on the side help him move forward and backwards. And if he turns just one fin, he can turn like this. And his little tail is kind of like a rudder. A rudder is on a boat. A rudder helps a fish steer. So if he wants to go this way, he can just turn his tail this way, and he'll go that way. Or he can turn his tail the other way. And it can also flap a little bit to move him forward, to propel him. Just like you do. When you're swimming in the water, you kick your feet and it moves you forward. So little fishy's the same way. And this little fin on the top, this helps him so he doesn't tip over. He likes to have that fin up straight and tall, so when he's going, go, 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 he doesn't tip over. All right, so little fish, I'm going to put you down. Little fish, I'm going to draw a picture of you. You happen to be green, but I'm not going to draw a green fish. I want to draw a different kind of fish. So I'm going to move my little fishy over. You come over here, hang out there. I'm going to find a color that I like. You pick a color you like, and I'm going to pick a color I like, and let's see if they're the same. Let's see if we picked the same color. If we didn't, that's okay. So go ahead, you pick the color fish you want to make. I'll wait for you. Okay. Did you pick it out yet? You found it? Good. All right, here's the color I'm going to pick. Which one? It's so hard to pick a color. I think I'll pick the color red. I'm going to make a red fish. So I have my red. Is it the same you picked or different? If it's different, that's okay, right? Same, different. We're going to make the same picture, a fish, but different colors. All right, let me get my paper ready. Now a fish is easy cheesy for you. All you need to do is you know how to draw a circle. So we're going to make a circle that's long called an oval. So here I go. You ready? Oval, 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 oval. Stop. There it is. That's my fish's body, just like the fish. Okay, an oval body. My fish also needs fins. Fish have fins on the back, up top, called their dorsal fin. So I'm going to draw a fin up here. Fins are kind of like triangles. So you can start at the top, you can make a dot, just like we do with a triangle, and pull down and down, just like that. And then fish also have fins on the bottom, down here. So I'm going to draw another fin. Maybe I'll do one fin down here. I'm going to draw a triangle, and this time I'm going to connect the dots again, just like the letter V, down and up. And my fish has a tail. The tail is backwards though. It's not going to be a triangle that goes like this fin. It's going to be backwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot over here, right at the back of the fish. And I'm going to draw a line up and a line down, just like that. This fish has a tail that has a little curve in it. It's curved just a little bit. So if you want to, you could draw a curve. You could draw wiggly. You could figure out what kind of tail you want. I'm going to draw a tail that's wiggly. Here we go. In, out, in, out, in, out. There, look at that. It's like a wavy tail. Now, the fish also has those fins on the side to help him steer. So we need to draw another little fin on the side. Here I go. It's going to look like a sideways triangle. I'm going to go down and across, just like that. And I'm not going to connect it. I don't need to connect this fin. So there's my fish. There's the fish's body. My fish also needs to see where he's going, where he's swimming to. So what do fish use to see with? You're right, the same thing that you use. They need eyes. So I'm going to give my fish an eye. I'm going to put my red marker away. I'm going to give my fish a green eye, a light green eye. I'm going to draw circle, 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 stop, just like that, and the pupil. So I'm going to put my green marker down. Do you want to draw your circle, circle, stop eye? You can if you want to do it now. And I'm going to get my black marker so I can draw the fish's pupil. Here we go. Okay, are you ready? Here comes the pupil. You have to remember, do you want your fish to look up? Do you want your fish to look down? Do you want it to look like straight ahead? I'm going to draw a little line that is looking, or a little pupil that's looking up. So I'm going to draw a pupil that's on this side. Now my fish looks like he's looking this way. He sees something up here. I wonder what he's going to see. We can tell, is it something that's scary or something that is exciting or something that's sad? Let's find out. If the fish has a smile on his face, A smile, that means it's something that's making our fish happy. If the fish has a sad face, that means it's something that's making the fish sad. And if the fish's mouth is open and surprised, oh, something must be surprising the fish. So let's see, you can decide what kind of face you want your fish to have. My fish, I think, is going to have a big smile. A big smile, just like that. It looks like a happy fish. A happy fish. Okay, let's see, I'll put my green cap on. I wonder what's making this fish happy. Well, let's add a little bit more to our fish. What color should we make the fish? What color is a good fish color? I think I am going to make my fish yellow. Yellow. Now, if you want, you can do a rainbow fish with different colors. You could do a fish that has one colored body, but different colored fins. So, I'm going to color my fish in. I'm going to speed up the camera again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, here we go. Okay, I have my fish. My fish looks a little bit like a piece of candy. If I put another tail on this side, it looks like it could be a piece of candy. Very curious. All right, I added a little bit of orange because when I was using my yellow and it was going on top of the red, yellow and red, when they're mixed together, make orange. So it gave me an idea. So when you have colors and you're mixing them, they may end up changing color, and you can play with it, have fun with it. There is no right and wrong with drawing. It's always right. It's always okay. So here's my fish. We still have to think about what my fish is looking at that's making my fish happy. Making my fish happy. What would make your fish happy? What do fish like? They like to eat, you're right. They like other fish that they can play with and swim with. I know what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a foot. I'm going to draw a foot. I'm going to draw a foot right up here because this little fish is looking at a foot. So I'm going to draw the ankle right here and the foot. So here's how I'm going to do a foot. I'm going to draw the heel, just like this, and I'm going to draw the top of the foot. Here comes the top of the foot. And my foot needs some toes. So here comes some toes. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little toes. 5 little toes. And this fish is looking at those toes. I don't know if the fish knows what those toes are doing there. Let's see. If the fish is here and the foot is there, we know that fish like to swim. So they must be swimming inside the water. So I'm going to add some water. Water is so much fun. Water is kind of like a big line that goes across. A big line. So if you want, you could even take a pencil and you can draw a line right across your paper, just like that, a line. And that will tell you where your water can go. Because when you take your marker, you can make your water. You can make waves, just like this. You could make your water flat. You could make your water wiggly. You could make big waves if you want. You decide. This is your fish, your foot, your water. You can decide what you want to do. At the bottom, I'm going to add some plants. So here's some sand. I'm going to add some sand. I'm going to add some ground. So on the bottom, you could do the same thing if you'd like. You could use a pencil and you could draw a line that goes across. That will tell us where we can draw the ground. You could have it be bumpy and wavy. You could have it straight. It's up to you. I'm going to draw mine a little of both, straight with a bump, back to my line, straight, little bump, back to my line, Just like that. I followed that pencil line and I went off the line and came right back to it. Now, on the bottom, I'm going to have some plants growing. So plants are so much fun. I'm going to use my light green marker. And here I go for a plant. I'm going to draw a plant right here on top of this little hill. So a plant's fun. I can go up just like that. Isn't that easy? I can go around, and then I can go back down. So look, a plant can grow up, and it can go down and around, down and around. So cool. You can have little plants. You could have really tall plants too. Some plants are tall and they're wavy. So look, I'll draw my line wavy. Wavy. And here comes my plant. Ready? Wavy. Back to touch. Look at that. I can add a little line down the middle too. There's my big plant. And with plants, remember, they're different colors. I can add some other colors to my plant if I want. I could make it dark green. I could add stripes on my plant. All kinds of plants you can have for your fish. Maybe you want to do a pink plant. That's okay. This is your drawing, whatever you'd like to do. I'll add some pink to mine. Okay, so have some fun with your fish drawing. I can't wait to see what they look like. This little foot is all wet. I'm going to draw some wiggle lines. I forgot to do some wiggle lines. I'm going to get maybe I'll use blue since we're in the water. And I'll draw some wiggle lines. Ready? Here comes a wiggle line. Little line, little line. Little line, little line. That foot is wiggling in the water. It's splashing. Ooh. Very cool. Oh, we need the rest of the leg. I'm going to draw the leg going up. Boop, boop. There. And the little fish is going to come and say, hello, toe. You look cute. Maybe you're a little worm. Maybe I'll just nibble. It doesn't hurt, though. Fish are so cute. Okay, have some fun. Can't wait to see your drawing. Hip, hip, hooray.